Love the idea of making sense of a nonsensical world. Our next person up is Rafa, and he's going to be talking to us about society and how it can be our worst enemy.
Is it working? Okay. I remember back in elementary in 5th grade, I usually came very early. I was here in school by 6:15. And I remember seeing everyone in the cross country running across the field, in the park and all, and I thought to myself, wow, I really want to join this team. So then came 6th grade, I got to middle school, and I decided I was going to join. So I joined. I got there, the first day of training, at 5:30. I was very excited. I was pumped. Yeah, the feeling was amazing. And then I saw everyone coming in, and that's when I started to feel uncomfortable. I saw everyone and I noticed that they were all very skinny. They were all very fit. And I looked at myself and I thought, I don't look like that. And I said, okay, it's fine. So I went on, I did the warm-up, and then came the running part. When I started running, I noticed I was the slowest one. I started wheezing, and well, I felt bad because everyone was like amazing, and there was me at the back. So I started to criticize myself, my body, and like whenever I started running, I developed these habits of running hunched or tugging at my shirt so that my man boobs could not be seen, or my rolls. And so there was a point at which I came to the training and I wouldn't take my sweater off because I felt very uncomfortable about how I looked. And so I noticed that I was doing this to myself, my self-esteem. I was making myself uncomfortable in a situation in which no one was judging me, but that's what I assumed. I assumed that everybody that would see me, they would think, oh look, there's a fat kid. Oh look, the slow one. And so I noticed this, and I started criticizing myself very badly. And so I come to talk to you because this is a personal story, anecdote, and I think that even though this wasn't inflicted by the people surrounding me, but by myself, I believe that in society, a lot of people face the same problem, just that it's the society that makes them feel that way. I think that one of the main factors, social media. I'm not saying that social media is bad, but sometimes people might go and upload pictures expecting likes or expecting to get a lot of friends because they're trying to feel validated by society. And when they don't get the response they want, such as a high number of likes or a lot of friends, they might feel not accepted by society. They might think, what am I doing wrong? They might think, is it my personality, my looks? And this can bring a lot of issues, not only mental, but also it can affect our social health, our emotional, our physical. We can start to feel uncomfortable and take extreme measures to try to change our body. Some people could even develop anorexia. Mentally, people can develop depression. And socially, people might not want to go out because they'll think, oh, they will judge me, so I better just not go out. So this year, while we were doing the rhetorical analysis essay, I looked at one of the articles and it really caught my attention. It was called, "Everything You Know About Obesity is Wrong." So I started reading it, and I read a lot of anecdotes about people and how the people that worked with them judged them, their family, or the doctors, their friends, how they were judged by their looks. And I thought to myself, wow, these people had it harder. And then I started asking myself, is what I'm doing correct? Am I being fair to myself? So, I decided to take measures on the issue. What I started doing is that whenever I said something negative about myself, I would try to reinforce it with 3 or more things that I liked about myself. So this helped me because I started noticing that everything that I said about myself negatively wasn't really true. It was just my perspective on how people saw me. But I figured that the way people saw me wasn't the way I saw myself. So I managed to get my self-esteem up, and I feel great. I'm standing in front of you. I've been grabbing my shirt a bit, but yeah. But usually I would be like grabbing my shirt, or I would be like this. And I think that it's not correct for me to hide who I am just because of how I look, because this is me, and I should not care about the negative things society has to say. So I encourage you, if you ever feel that society is bringing you down, screw it. Really, just think about yourself. What do you like about yourself? And reinforce it. Because after all, you have to love yourself before you can love others.